Ewan MacColl sang this one on his album Blow Boys Blow. He may well have written it or at least adapted it. It's a familiar old melody, the Homes of Donegal, Tramps and Hawkers, and a whole bunch of other ones. Paddy West. Oh, as I was a-walking down London Road, I came to Paddy West's house. He gave me a feed of American hash, and he called it Liverpool Scouse. He said there's a ship that's wanting hands, and on her you'd quickly sign. Her mate is a bastard, her boatswain's worse, but she will suit you fine. Take off your dungaree jackets and give yourself a rest, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers that we had at Paddy West's. Well, when I'd had a feed, me boys, the wind began to blow. He sent me up in the attic, the main royal for to stow. But when I got up in the attic, no main royal could I find. So I turned around to the window and I furled the window blind. Take off your dungaree jackets and give yourselves a rest, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers that we had at Paddy West's. Now Paddy he piped all hands on deck, their stations for to a man. His wife stood in the doorway with a bucket in her hand, and Paddy sings, now let her rip, and she flung the water away, saying, "Clew up your fore-tell, gallantsel boys, she's taken up the spray. Take off your dungaree jackets and give yourselves a rest, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers that we had at Paddy West's." Now seeing we're off to the south'ard, boys, to Frisco we was bound. Old Paddy he called for a length of rope, and he laid it on the ground, and we all stepped over and back again, and says he to me, "That's fine." Now when they ask if you've been to sea, you can say you crossed the line. Take off your dungaree jackets and give yourselves a rest, and we'll think of them cold nor'westers that we had at Paddy West's. Now there's only one thing for you to do before you sail away. That's to step around the table where the bullocks horn their lay, and when they ask, "Was you ever at sea?" you can say 10 times round the horn, and be Jesus, you're a sailor since the day that you were born. Put on your dungaree jacket and walk up looking your best, and tell them that you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West's. Ah, tell them you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West's